And then I want to talk about Luke Kennard, because the Lakers basketball for years have been pack paint, LeBron drive, kick out, brick. Austin Reaves create, defense help, brick. Defensive over the years have ignored the Lakers shooters. This changes immediately with Luke Kennard. And I know it's only been one game, but you just see something different. Luke doesn't need any rhythm. He doesn't need confidence. He doesn't need 5 shots to warm up. Playboy is automatic. Right now, Luke Kennard needs the NBA in three-point shooting. A Laker leading the league in three-point shooting. He's shooting just under 50%. 2 top 10 shooting seasons ever. He's the only player in the association in the 50-40-90 club. Luke Kennard is. He's averaging 20 minutes a game, still bending defenses at 20 minutes a game. This isn't about height. This is gravity. This is simple mathematics. This is don't help off me or you're done. You're cooked. Gabe Vincent being gone, this gives you a little bit of spacing because Gabe was the theoretical shooter, in my opinion. Luke Kennard, for the opposition, it's actual consequences that you can suffer. The Lakers just didn't add shooting. They removed hesitation, swapping out Gabe Vincent for Luke Kennard. Like I said, Joe, this might be the first time in years the Lakers will punish teams for leaving somebody wide open. I'm going to keep it a buck. Then the next part I want to talk about is why Luke Kennard, he unlocks Luka, he unlocks LeBron, and he unlocks Austin Reaves. If you think Luke Kennard is just a shooter, you're missing the whole point. Talk about Luka, for example. Luka, we know, thrives with corner snipers, one-pass punishers. Like, Kennard doesn't relocate slowly. He teleports, you know what I'm saying? So you help off for Luke Kennard. Luka doesn't even have to look. It's going to be like muscle memory. Then you talk about LeBron and his late-game cheat code. You know, Kennard forces defenders to stay glued. So this is how LeBron James is going to be able to extend his greatness, not so much by scoring more, but by making the game easier. And then, you know, last but not least, Austin Reaves. He'll finally get to breathe when he come back and get into the mix, because Austin Reaves was seeing 2 defenders on drives back to back to back to back. I think the presence of Luke Kennard alone widens lanes without actually touching the basketball. You know, Austin Reaves isn't better now. The floor is better, and I think that's really what's going to help. So I guess my big question from y'all, just looking at it from the eye test, who benefits the most from Kennard? Will it be Luka? Will it be Austin Reaves? Or will it be LeBron? Y'all pick one. Next thing I want to talk about, probably the last thing I want to talk about with this addition to Luke, is why this team feels different. And I'm just talking from an eye test. I'm not trying to be funny. But, and this might even make people seem uncomfortable, but I have not seen the Lakers be so white from a player standpoint, but be so relevant in a long time, bro. I've never seen so many white players on this team and they be relevant. And I'm not saying it as a bad thing. I'm just saying this just looks different. But I actually like it because it does show skill over reputation. It shows, you know, fit over names. You don't have no fake toughness going on right now. It's all about production. The Lakers are not trying to look cool. They just trying to be effective. So I can respect it. But just to be honest, like, y'all don't see it being weird. Like, yo, all these guys that are holding impact. And that's no shot at my white players. But it's just like, damn. History, I haven't seen nothing like this before. So it's weird, but I am definitely campaigning for it. The Lakers are winning, and, you know, without them, I don't know where this team would be. Without the Lukas and the Austin Reaves, like, you know, so it's not like those guys are not carrying their own weight. They are definitely earned. But Luke Kennard's, his debut the other night, I think versus the Atlanta Hawks, he was 10 points, 4 of 7 from the field. 2 or 4 from the three-point line. He didn't force a damn thing. You know, he just was doing what he do. I think the Lakers finally chose shooting, spacing, and IQ when you talk about that all-in mentality. This is how championships are quietly built if they have enough time and if guys can come back and get healthy. I don't know. Am I tripping? Or does this Laker team feel a little more professional, even after one game of adding Luke Kennard, because I think it's going to be a big deal.